That's not funny.
It is funny, though.
That's not funny.
Listen, I'm not going to have you sitting here fixing your eyebrows and trying to get your makeup straight.
My
When we started the video like 20 minutes ago.
Oh my gosh, you have issues,
It's
I
ridiculous.
swear.
Just bring it up here so they can see
I
us.
was not ready.
It's not even on yet. Bring it up here close. Like this.
You need to scoot over.
I did scoot over. I
No.
want your cooties.
No.
How's that? Better?
Oh my gosh.
Hey, what's this red button that says live?
Well, you should know.
Or does that say live? Live or live? What's the difference?
This is where my elbow goes.
What the same Hildegard woman? I got my own chair arm right here.
Yeah. Keep it over there.
You know what that is? That's a peeve. I hate when somebody takes my elbow room on the center console of the car when you're trying to drive.
So is this like a double standard where you can take my elbow room?
I'm not on your elbow
you
side,
were.
but I am not.
But you were.
But I'm not now.
You was be.
This is ridiculous. What if these people
It's your
are watching?
fault because you hit go live.
I
and
didn't
was
hit
not.
go live. I hit
I was not ready.
the blue button. That means it's live. They already know we know, don't they?
They already know we know. They know we know.
Exactly.
Is that seriously somebody mowing?
Listen, there's somebody mowing after dark. Adrian Horlocker. Hooked on phonics, dude. Exactly. So there's somebody mowing after dark. And I understand it's 8:25 at night. But mowing after dark is a peeve of mine.
Is it really?
I'm not really.
Oh.
I'm not allowed to mow after dark. But they are just so self-absorbed since they have headlights on their mower that they can mow after dark.
What are we talking about right now?
Pet peeves. Peeves. With grape juice on your cheek. I had a grape
Grape
earlier.
juice.
I had a grape earlier. So we're going to discuss pet peeves today. And
Apparently.
Why you gotta be like that? You're the one that held me responsible for having a topic tonight. I thought all day about this topic and I wanted it to be on pet peeves.
Hey Rachel, thanks for jumping on.
What's up, Rach? Anyway, I come up with this topic and you're
Okay.
giving me a hard time about it.
Let's go.
That is...
But do real pet peeves though, not make-believe mower ones.
Is it annoying to you that we're trying to do a video and there's somebody mowing in the background?
A little bit.
Somebody define peeve for me. If we must look it up, let's do so. Pretty please. First one gets the prize. I don't know what the prize is. I'm just joshing them. Anyway, peeves.
Peeves.
Give me a peeve of yours.
Ooh.
Give me your first one
There's
off the top of your head.
so many. Not putting your grocery cart back where it goes. Okay? It's putting everybody at risk. Listen. Car doors matter. Okay? Side panels matter. Don't be leaving your grocery cart. I have corrected many of people, and I have gone up to them, and I've said, I'll get this for you. Real loud like this. No problem. I'll go put this back. You can't leave this out. It hits people's cars. And they're every time they're like, oh yeah, thank you. Yep.
Changing what?
Chomping chips
Oh
loudly.
my gosh, Chris.
Chris.
Oh my gosh, Chris. We
Here's
need to
your
have
guy
coffee.
right here.
We need to have coffee. Traveling in a passing lane. What?
Yeah, Chris.
There's two of mine.
Chris is on point.
Chomping. Do you know, is it a sickness? Drives me crazy too, exactly.
Which one drives you crazy? The shopping cart, probably, Rachel?
Yeah, probably, because it was delayed when we got the
Yeah.
message. But anyway, chomping loudly, I think it's an illness or a phobia for someone to be so pissed off about chomping or chewing. I said it, but it does. It drives me woohoo crazy. I have to leave the room.
Not only that, guys, but if the dog licks, and I don't mean like licks obsessively, I mean just licks his lips
What's up, Dina?
for longer than 3.5 seconds, they're kicked out of the room immediately.
There's places to bathe,
Hey,
and it's not
Dina.
in my living room. You can go Enjoy your leftover dinners other places. Give me another
So it
peeve.
goes far beyond chips for this one. Far beyond.
Give me another peeve. Hurry up.
Hurry up.
Hurry up!
What is another pet peeve? Bo-dee-dee-da. I feel so underprepared.
Following too close. I absolutely hate it when
We're
somebody
going to talk
follows
about
me too
driving
close.
a lot, aren't we?
Well, driving is when we all have road rage, so it fits. But when people follow me too close, I'm trying to drive my car.
Hey, don't follow me too close.
I'm very well aware of my surroundings on each side and in front of me and even behind me because I check my rearview mirror about every 20 seconds. I know it's silly, but it is what it is. So when somebody is so close to me that I can see the make of their car on their grill and read it and I know it's backwards, Columbus drivers, I can't say anything about that, Rachel. I'm a Columbus driver. I actually have this mode that I get in because if it's really congested and really busy, I have a mental switch on my dash. I go, boop, Columbus, and guess what I turn into?
Here's the thing about Columbus driving, y'all. You can't take that outside of Columbus.
But it's Cleveland and Cincinnati as well.
Okay, but when I leave Columbus and I drive a certain way, then I have to say, sorry guys, from Columbus. Yellow means go.
Zingarelli was a good singer.
Whoops.
Yes. Whenever Adrian was in my car for driving.
Oh,
Kids
okay.
was singing all the time.
That one went over my head.
Yeah. So yes, she is exactly right. Whenever you come out of Cleveland or out of Cincinnati or out of Columbus, get back into normal mode, flip the switch back, and be courteous.
Yeah.
And
There's
obey the
things that are
laws.
accepted
Yeah.
in big cities
Yeah.
that are not elsewhere. Oops.
All right, give me another peeve.
Well, you said following too close. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Get off me, dog.
Yep.
For
A
reals.
safe driving distance is approximately 1 car length for every 10 miles an hour that you're traveling. So if you're going 70 miles an hour, it's going to be about 7 car lengths. If you're going 40 miles an hour, it's going to be about 4 car lengths. Please follow the safe distance, and thank you. We got Chris one here. While on the driving topic, last second lane mergers, waiting right to the exit to cut right in front of you. Yes, yellow means go, Luke.
He said, I thought it just meant go faster. Yeah, that's pretty right, Luke. Yeah. Here. That's the standard here. Okay, but Chris, I agree with you. And you know what irks me about that is a lot of times, again, here in Columbus, traffic gets backed up. Like if you're out at rush hour, right? Traffic gets backed up to get onto like 270, right? Outer Belt, 71, something like that. Traffic gets backed up on those exit lanes. And so then you have people that go up and cut the entire line. And that drives me nuts because the people doing right, sitting in line waiting their turn, are being held back further and further and further because these people keep swooping in the front. So, I don't know about y'all, but I keep that tight so nobody can swoop in front of me. Now, I'll pay attention if somebody's screwed up and needs help. Yeah, I'm going to let you over. But if you're just trying to cut the line, no, I'm going to make it as hard as possible for you to get over. Sorry.
Good point.
Not
Luke.
sorry.
City driving, if there's room for another car, you're falling too far behind. You know what? I'm not going to disagree with that totally, but I will tell you this. Your
Depends.
chances are going to be very much higher to be involved in an ACDA crash if you're going to be a butthead
And it's
like
going to
that.
be your fault.
Exactly.
But what I just said was like an exit being backed up or something. I mean, you're poking in that case.
Yep.
But I would rather cars swoop in front of me than tailgate someone. But again, if I'm on an exit ramp and somebody's trying to cut the line, that's a different situation. What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Oh.
Rachel, when people don't hold the door open for you when you're right behind them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's a good one.
How rude is that? It's crazy. Why wouldn't you just take a couple extra seconds? What's stopping you from extending your arm for a couple seconds and paying somebody a nice favor by holding the door? It's ridiculous. When people creep through a turn, yes, that's a good one.
Yeah, like, what are you
This is
scared
everything
of?
else.
Is the corner going to bite your car? Turn!
Good, Chris. At least you're hauling a trailer. You're driving responsible. I mean, by
I'm
letting
in
people
just
in,
a
not being
big,
aggressive.
as hurry as everyone else. Sadly, I'm usually in a pickup with a trailer, so I can't ride too close to prevent it. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, so you probably get cut off on those exit ramps a lot. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that stinks. The only thing we can do is not let it bother us too much, right? When we can't do anything about it, it's like, well, They won that time. Next time they won't win. Okay.
What else you got?
I don't know. Your turn. What's a
is it
good
my
pet
turn?
peeve? I don't know.
Pet peeve.
I have a million pet peeves. We probably all have a million pet peeves. But how often do I say that's a pet peeve of mine? Like all the time. Now I can't think of any.
I got a good one. I know I can right turn faster than my SUV than many cars can. La 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 la. All right. There's another pet peeve. I'm sorry. This is going to be really funny if I get on my rant, so please stop me if I do. Drivers who appreciate
Accelerate
at glacial speed. Bring your foot on the gas pedal and accelerate. Yes.
Can you read it out loud?
No.
Resting your foot on the gas pedal is not accelerating. Push that thing down. Oh my gosh, I know, right, Luke? Because it's like, is there something wrong with your car? Like, go. Go. It shouldn't take 3 miles to get up to speed. You got places to be, y'all. What were you going to say?
I hate when I go to pick something up and miss it 2 times. Or 3 times, or 4. It's like I'm misjudging exactly where the item is on the floor or on the shelf, or I'm not looking directly at it and watching my fingers grab a hold of it. But if I miss it the 4th time, I'm ready to curse.
Okay, but
I'm ready to throw things. I'm ready to throw a baby hissy fit because it's frustrating to miss something that many times.
Right.
I could have had it the first time. It makes me talk like this.
Yeah, but this is why he does that. Because he's multitasking.
Listen, this is not opinionated. This is peeves. Don't you tell people that I'm multitasking and can't grab stuff. Okay, she's right.
I'm just saying, slow down. Pick up what you're picking up and then move on to the next
Puts
thing.
out a nickel for every time she said that.
Slow down. Right? He drops stuff all the time. Slow down.
Slow down.
Hang on.
All
Pay
right.
attention to what you're doing and then move on.
Anyway,
right?
Your turn.
We could all be guilty of that.
We could.
What's another pet peeve of mine?
I don't know.
Oh boy. Ooh. Oh. Well, I don't want to insult anyone. Okay. Okay. I have a funny pet peeve. I don't like fake eyelashes. And if you have fake eyelashes on and I can't tell they're fake, then obviously I have no problem with those. But you know what I'm talking about. The ones that are like out to here and like crazy fake eyelashes. Stop. Just stop it. Now I know I can't like talk about makeup right now. I mean, because I look like this. But I'm just saying, like, I don't like big, long, unrealistic, crazy fake eyelashes. Unless you're, like, on a movie set or in a circus. You have no opinion on that. Okay. I mean, some people need fake eyelashes, because some people just don't have eyelashes, right? Or, like, barely or something like so. Have at it. But just don't make them, like, this long. Because it's crazy. Thank you, Rachel. I appreciate that.
Yep.
Yeah, one of Lonnie's old doctors used to do that, and it was real hard to take her seriously. It was real hard to look at her as a professional when she came in with these suckers out to here. It's like, I can't take you seriously. Right?
Right.
If you want to look unprofessional, go ahead and get eyelashes out to here.
There you go. There you have it. So it's your turn. Go ahead.
That was my turn just now.
I'm trying to think of another one. Pet peeves.
This was your idea, peeve boy.
Listen, we've continued quite a long ways with my pet peeve story.
I forgot to turn my ringer off. Sorry.
Oh well, whatever. So let's see. You know what? You guys throw us a couple, and we'll see if we can't chime in and see what you think.
Yeah, let us know your pet peeves. What comes to mind? Anything.
Pet peeves, pet peeves.
As soon as we're done with this video, I'm going to think of like 12 different pet peeves.
Being helped by women with
Reasonably.
long fake nails.
Unreasonably.
Keyboard, you have to hold your fingers.
If pressing a key on a keyboard makes you have to hold your finger flat. Ooh. It's a good point, Luke. I can't get on board. Does this tell you anything? I mean, there's some women that have like their nails done. They have a little bit of length, and I think those look really nice. I can't have length; it drives me nuts. But I think other women's nails look nice, except when they're real long. You know what comes to mind for me? Like those real long. Ugh, I'm with you. What comes to mind for me though, with those real long nails, is that can't be sanitary. What is staying underneath those nails, and then you're touching stuff, right?
How do you bathe?
How do you do a lot of things
How do
with
you
nails
pick your
like
nose? How do you scratch your
Rachel,
butt?
we're going to have to hang out. I think we have a lot of things in common.
Yes. Yes. How do you tie your shoes?
I don't know. Like, you can see them do things, yeah. And when they're
How do you cook?
typing, they have to type like this, like real specifically.
If
It's
you have
crazy.
long nails, we're not trying to pick on you. It's just
We're
just
talking
don't
about super
understand.
long nails.
If you have super long nails, we're not trying to pick on you. We just don't know how you function. That's all. Just saying. I mean,
You
I'm
know,
just
like
curious.
the fake ones that are like insane. Insane.
All right. She said for sure about hanging out.
Cool.
Somebody else give me a pet peeve. Hurry up. Chris, other than the loud chewing, my pet peeves are usually driving related or inconsiderate people. Very good, Chris.
Yeah.
Kind of a nice way to say it in a very short story or a very short statement. Very good.
Yeah,
I
that's
agree.
true. Yeah. Inconsiderate people.
Selfish people that they don't have any idea what's going on in anybody else's world except
Right?
for their own.
Oh my
I'm with
gosh.
you. Inconsiderate. I like it.
What's a good example of that?
Well, we don't want to talk about that. We need to change the subject
Why?
because we do.
Well, we could talk about Silas. He's very selfish.
Silas is selfish. Silas is so selfish. It's hard to say.
Selfish sigh.
Selfish sigh. He comes in and looks at us and whines because
That's the dog, by the
he
way.
thinks that we know what he's saying about coming in and he wants to play frisbee or he wants to snack
my
or he wants
gosh.
to eat.
Sorry, we cut out for a minute there. Go ahead.
Enjoying the weather with the windows down, only to get stuck behind someone else doing the same thing while smoking.
Ooh.
Good point, Luke. That's a good one.
Well, that hasn't happened to me in a while, though.
How about bicyclists who run red lights on the sidewalks and get in front of you to go slow? That comes into play with the inconsiderate people. Selfish, even.
I'll tell you, like bicyclists, I appreciate I appreciate them getting out and doing that, and I think it's great. And I was reading recently about what's actually safe for them and what's not, and I think there's some misconceptions out there regarding that. But truth be told, anything like that on the road just makes me uncomfortable, like nervous for them. Like I will dead stop if there's cars coming so I have enough room to get around them, because I will not squish them and stuff like that, because it's just, they seem so vulnerable. So yeah, truth be told, it's annoying on the road just because it just kind of stresses me out. But that's after handling a lot of bad crashes with a lot of different scenarios, so I just know how real that is and how feasible that is. So it's just real.
So to the main cyclist I know, who is absolutely freaking awesome, 222, keep doing what you do. Let's see here. What else? Who else has got a
They
pet
don't move
peeve?
over to the side of the lane. Yeah, I don't see that too often where we're at. Everybody's pretty good about staying over, but I will say something that we don't really have to deal with around here is Amish. And when we were up in Northeast Ohio, I mean, that was the Amish. It was a real problem for like a multitude of reasons.
Hold on, time out now. We don't want to get into the Amish because we're talking about pet peeves. We don't want to talk about that. They're not a pet peeve. We're just talking about safety
Amish
of
people aren't a pet
Well, I
peeve.
know, but we're getting off topic here. We don't want to think.
No, I'm talking about the buggies.
Well, I know safety on the roadway, but we're still talking about peeves. We don't get them the wrong idea, right?
Wrong idea about what?
Well, our topic is peeves, and we're talking about Amish people. We don't want them thinking we're thinking negative about them, right? Yeah.
I didn't say anything negative
I know
about
you did.
Amish people.
I just didn't want it to be misunderstood. When I wear something that says USMC on it and says either "Did your dad or brother or boyfriend serve?" Who's that sweatshirt for? You know what, Adrian? This is Horlocker. This was this one too. She would wear the shirt.
Shake my hand or just walk by me, but don't disrespect me.
Yeah, this one had an emblem on her shirt, and they always asked if it was mine, and it wasn't. It was hers. So.
Well, when back in the day, we had 2 patrol cars in the driveway, And I remember one time I was out washing my patrol car, and yours wasn't out there for some reason. You didn't have your car for some reason. I was out washing my patrol car, which I did often, and the mailman pulled up. Oh, you got her trained well.
That was funny. He didn't get a response, if I remember correctly.
No, oh, he did.
What did you
Well,
say?
from you.
Oh, okay.
I was clear up in the driveway. You were closer to him. So Troy told him, that's her car. And he goes, and drove away. That was it.
Anyway, who else has got one? Who else has got a peeve? We're going to go short on time because our daughter's going to get ready for school tomorrow. Give me a couple more, one or two more. Hurry up! Hurry up! That's another thing, is being rushed. If I'm doing something, don't rush me. I'm doing this at my pace. Whenever I get it done, I'll get it done. I have a goal, I have a deadline, I know when it is. Don't push me.
Oh my gosh, I know that as soon as this video is over, I'm going to think of a ton of different pet peeves.
I go to the grocery store with a list of things to get. What I don't go to the grocery store is a freaking stopwatch. I will get my groceries as fast or slow as I want to. Don't push me.
Who pushes you at the grocery store?
It doesn't matter. I'm making it up as I go, but still, it's the thought. Another thing in the grocery store, move out of the freaking center of the aisle.
Oh,
You've got
my
the aisle that's
gosh.
6 foot wide and you're standing on the 2.5 to 4.5 section. Move!
Fun, we have neighbors.
The neighbors can understand. Move your grocery cart
They're
over
gonna
to
call
the
the
side.
police.
Okay. They can come over and have coffee and we'll roast a wiener or a hot dog or something. Anyway.
That
move
didn't
over to
sound
the
like
side.
what you thought it did.
Well, I know, but still. Oh, you're still talking about cycling. So, if you're in a grocery store, have the common stinking courtesy to move your cart to the aisle if you decide to look for some product or read the ingredients. It's not necessary to stand in the middle. Move over to the side. It's necessary to be out of my way. I do know that when my middle daughter was with me a long time ago, it was pretty funny. I can't even remember where it was at. Shoppers pushing their loaded cart down the center of the parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
Move over again.
Pay attention. Car behind you.
But it was just one of those days, and my daughter was with me, and we were goofing around and having fun. But still, I did have something to get to that day, and I did what I just did. I said, "Move!" And the lady just turned around, and looked up with these big wide eyes, and Hannah was laughing. She was giggling her butt off. But
Oh.
it's just fun.
Actually-
talking about the kid in these toy stores.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm going to come back to that. But what I was going to say was we should take you guys shopping with us one day.
Ooh.
Because we goof off.
Yeah.
If
it's
somebody crowds me, chances are I'm going to crowd you back.
It is-
And this one cracks up.
Dude, it is hilarious. It is hilarious. The biggest time.
I will get straight in step with them, right behind them, almost touching them, and they don't even know it. Right in step. They started it.
It's so funny. It is so funny because if we're pushing, if we're in the line checking out and Brooke has somebody pull up behind her and touch her heel or the back of her leg, she will straight up turn around and start unpacking their groceries. I'm just kidding. She wouldn't do that, but
I've
still,
never done that.
it's just the idea. She'll do something really weird, won't you?
Okay, well, let me tell you about the kid he's talking about in Toys R Us. Would Rachel say it? I know people walking across the street not in a crosswalk and so slowly eyeballing you all.
Yeah, like you're in the wrong. Why are you hurrying? Because I'm walking across the street. Anyway, talk about the kid in the store. We gotta go.
I was in a Toys R Us and it was like a couple weeks after school had went back in after Christmas. And for some reason, this mom was there with her, 13, you weren't there, 13, 14-year-old son. And I don't know why he wasn't in school. But he was floating around the store with what I assume is a new Christmas gift, which was like a fart machine or something. So it was like this little thing, you press the button and it makes fart noises. And I saw him going around to customers and pressing that button and giggling. A typical 13, 14-year-old kid, right? But then he did it to me. And then it was on. So I was just waiting for him to do it to me, and sure enough, after a while, he came up behind me, and he's pressing that button. And so I decided to mess with him. So I turned my cart around, and I started following him. And there wasn't very many people in the store. I mean, it was, well, it's probably why they're closed down now. There just wasn't a lot of people in the store. but I was tracking him. I mean, so tight. I was right on him. And then when he would stop, I would leave my cart and go stand right beside him, like this, and I would just look up, like I was looking at stuff. Finally, like, he kept backing off. Finally, he starts laughing, and he's like, "What the heck?" And so his mom was nearby, because he ran to his mom, by the way. So his mom was right just a few feet down the aisle at this point, and she goes, "What's going on?" And I said, "Your son is going around picking on people with that thing he has." And she turned and swung on him and is like, "You are embarrassing me." She just took my word immediately. So obviously the kid had, obviously she knew what he was capable of. But it was hilarious, and there was nobody there to witness it. Now I just have to tell the story.
So Luke's talking about people turning in the middle lane or turning from the left lane, center lane to merge into traffic from the, I can't see it, stream. If you can get halfway through, you're already halfway there.
Are you going to read it?
I don't think so.
Okay, so people who sit in the middle of the lane at the stop sign to turn left or right and nobody can get by them. People sit in the middle of the lane. Oh.
If you're like in a three lane in one direction, one's a turn lane, one's a turn lane, one's a center lane, they'll turn from that center lane.
I think he's saying if there's no... Oh, the middle lane. Okay, I got you. People who won't turn left in the center turn lane. This is confusing, Luke. It's late. Okay, there's too many details.
Don't be around Luke in a car. Period. Luke is a road rager.
No, he's not.
Secret. Yes.
Okay, so people who won't turn left into the center turn lane. And use that to merge into the traffic stream. If you can go halfway, go, and then you're already halfway there.
Luke, do you have your CCW?
He does.
CHL?
He does.
Whatever it's called. Well, I just want to make sure before I ask him this question or before I make this statement.
Supercharger for a reason. That's
exactly.
Hilarious. You know he got a supercharger.
I do. I just want to see what the answer to this question is real quick before I make a statement, because I already know the answer, but I want to put him out on Front Street because it's going to be funny.
What does that mean?
Just hold on. Luke, do you have a CHL or a CCW? And I know he does, but I just want to make sure before I make this next statement. Boom, 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 boom. He's going to answer me in a minute. He's busy. Do you know he has one?
Yes.
If you see a silver trail, a silver Toyota 4Runner trail, has a supercharger in it, and he's driving really bad, and he's flashing one-way fingers, and he's not very happy because he's doing this and pointing over this way and having you get over, he pack a gun. Girl, I think the video stopped.
What did you just tell people?
He's a road rager. Luke is a road rager.
No,
he just
he's
said
not.
he is. Luke, you're a road rager.
Dang.
I'll be watching.
Playa made you a criminal, Luke.
Yeah, Rachel's not a road rager though, but she pack a gun too.
How do you know?
She just said she did.
How are you declaring certain
Rachel
people road
is
ragers?
not a road rager.
I'm a little confused by your tactics.
Well, that's fine. You're allowed to be. I drive a silver car too. Well, I don't know if I've driven a silver car for a while.
You got to get a 4Runner though, right, Rachel?
Gee, thanks.
As if the tread on me hitch cover is in the giveaway.
Exactly.
That's true.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Anyway, what we got to tell them? Let's get out of here. Oh, 10% off?
You tell me.
10% off of the
Hey,
PSKs.
Todd.
What's up, Todd?
Todd is the one with the Inferno Tacoma.
Hoorah. Premium starter kits, 10% off until September 24th.
Nope. Tomorrow, 14th.
Who told me the 24th?
I have no idea.
Then it's tomorrow.
You say things.
If you want a starter kit, get a hold of me. I'll sell you one. I'll tell you all about it and I'll even be your support.
Yeah, guys,
crew.
you know we talk about all the health and wellness, which we did not talk about tonight, obviously. But now is the time to get a discount if you've been wanting to. Get your kit. It's not that I road rage, it's that I just don't like people in general.
I'm with you, Luke. I like people sometimes.
It's the contradictions tonight are just extraordinary.
She couldn't see me do it.
Oh my gosh! I feel like seriously, we're gonna stop this video, and
No.
I'm gonna think of a ton
It'll
of
get you
pet
late.
peeves.
You can't even say peeves.
No, because you were talking over me and it confused me. Ooh, I looked cross-eyed just now. Did you see that?
Now don't get her started on faces. We'll be here all night. She does this. She turns the camera. What did Jeff say? Having speed limit, you're not driving fast enough for the person behind you.
Oh, yeah. Good one. That's a good one, Jeff, because it's like, I could see if you're poking or something. But yeah, you're doing the speed limit, or even 5 over, and they're still right on you. Ooh, that drives me nuts, man. So is being talked over one of your pet peeves, Brooke? Maybe. What do you think? Maybe it is. Yeah, not being listened to. I will say that. If I'm talking to someone and they're off in Never Never Land, ooh, yeah, that drives me nuts. So similar to being talked over, but
What else you got?
the same but not the same. I don't know. I wish I would have had time to write down some things because...
Hey, give us your input or give us your thought process on, next week's topic. Molly Sue, Karen, my Inferno Taco. There's road rage when Priuses stop at railroad tracks when it's not necessary. Brake check. Oh, Rachel, I don't want to hear about your brake check.
Why did they stop at the railroad tracks? And it's hilarious that your Tacoma's name is Karen. But why do they stop at railroad tracks?
Is it like from Ricky Bobby the lion or the cougar that was named Karen? Is that how you got
Yeah.
that?
Down, Karen!
Down, Karen, no!
Oh yeah, that's when I brake check, when I'm driving 5 over the speed limit and they're on my tailpipe. I'll tell you.
It's frustrating.
I
I'm with you.
have actually just pulled over and let people around me.
That's the smart thing to do.
And I just hope it embarrasses them. That's all I can hope. Because I always want to correct the action. That might be the cop in me. But I always want to correct the action. You know, like, do something that changes them in the future. This doesn't happen again. You know, I always want to do that. But
Is that the same thing as when you notice they're on your tail and they're following way too close and the traffic's pretty busy, but it takes you just under 3/4 of a mile to change lanes? You ever done that?
oh,
They've made their
I
point.
have
They want
done
you to
that.
move out of the way. So you
Yeah.
turn your right indicator on and you start to change lanes, but it takes you about 3/4 of a mile to a mile to get to that next lane.
because they want to creep slowly over the tracks so the bumps are perceived less bumpy. Better go sailing over the railroad track and let the suspension do what it was designed to do. Yeah, good call. So that's why the Priuses are stopping, apparently.
They don't have suspension like supercharged trails do.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I don't know.
we gotta cut loose. We gotta get
I
lines
don't
ready.
know.
Guys, thanks for tuning in. We thank you for letting us talk about peeves and getting this off our chest because
We might have to do a part 2
you
because
just
I'm
helped us manage stress. Thank you so much.
manage stress.
Yes, people piss me off.
Well, maybe you need some stress away in your life. Hey, I think we'll do a part 2 on this because I promise I'm going to come up with stuff. So jot down your pet peeves and let us know next time.
Yes.
Oh, they have to protect their lovely Prius.
Toyota's a good car, more.
That's funny. Don't
All
want
right.
to set those lithium batteries on fire. Oh, jeez.
Ow. Yeah, but they're pretty much passing up several gas stations when you got to stop at every other one.
Hey,
Just saying.
hey,
Just saying.
don't knock gas
Hybrid
powered
Prius
engines.
gas mileage is going to be way better than yours and Luke's.
Things I don't care about for 500, Alex.
Right.
I like them, just not the hybrid ones.
Yeah, they don't have enough power to get out of their own way. All right, sign
Really?
off. I don't know. I've never
It
driven
doesn't
one.
seem right.
Probably turbo.
Well,
Hybrid.
I don't know. I'm not a Prius person.
You're a Toyota person, though.
Yeah, but I just don't do that stuff.
I'm going to be done. Can you stop this video and tell everybody bye for me?
Okay, sir, pressing buttons. Happy button presser.
SUVs are good stuff. That's right.
Right, yeah. Alright, cool. So yeah, we'll probably do like a part 2. What are you doing? If they would subsidize Ohio corn farmers to make ethanol instead of gasoline, we would be going further on every tank. Well, it's not MPG, it's miles per gallon. Oh yeah, exactly, Todd. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. I mean, if I can't... What are you doing?
I figured if I adjust this to where they can't see us anymore, they can't see us, they'll leave.
They can still see us.
They can't see us though.
Mm-hmm.
Can they see
Good
me?
night, Rachel.
Can they see me?
People saying goodbye over and over again. That's his peeve.
Bye, Elder. Nice talking to you, buddy. Miles per gallon. That's
Oh my
right.
gosh, that was hilarious, Jeff.
See you guys.
That
Be
was a
safe.
good one.
I'm out.
Love that smiles per gallon.
Finish her.
Oh, we'll see now. All right, listen though. Jot down your pet peeves. We'll do a part 2. Do you prefer to press or hang the vertical smile? What? Oh my gosh, Luke! Stop making me think tonight.
Bye-bye. Hey, Sean, what's up?
I'm gonna have to go figure that one out. What's a vertical smile?
How do you know Jeff?
Jeff's in the dang group. Why?
You're going to have to explain, Jeff.
What? No, that was Luke said that.
Oh, Luke.
Yeah. All right, guys, seriously.
Yeah, gotta go.
We gotta go.
Gotta poop.